And hello everyone and welcome to Arcade Saturdays. I'm your host nicodemoscain, and every Saturday we go out and we try to find some classic arcade games that we can play and relive some nostalgia and have some good times and all that other fun stuff, because hey, there was no better time than whenever the arcades were king. And I know there's going to be a lot of people that are going to say, well, Nintendo age was a little bit better, or, PlayStation 2 age was a little bit better. Hell, my Xbox could kick your arcade's ass. Yes, that's true, but there was more fun. There was more story there. There was more life lived by going out to an arcade and having fun and having a blast. And I know this because just recently we went out to a beer tavern arcade. It was very, very awesome. You go out in there, you buy beer, and you could play every game that they had in there. And they had a really good selection of games. We're going to go back in there eventually, just to let you guys get a glimpse of what it is. But while we were there, that's leading up to what happened. While we were there, we found a sit-down Tempest machine. I have not seen a Tempest machine in years, absolute years. So I said, I haven't played Tempest yet on Arcade Saturdays. So I said, why not? Let's go ahead and do it. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. So we're going to jump into it. Why not? But of course, Tempest, this is... oh man, you cannot beat it, because again, we just did that whole arcade thing on Saturday, and knowing what it looks like on the arcade and knowing what it looks like here, it's like you can't beat the arcade. I mean, it was just so amazing to sit there with the little circular paddle where you go left and right, and you're sitting there just firing away at the button on the other side. It was a beautiful thing. But we are in here, and I did turn the volume down on this. I know every time I record on this. This is the Atari Flashback Classics Volume 1. By the way, I know I usually always say it. I kind of forgot to say it this time. Sorry, guys. But I did turn the volume down because it seems like every time we play one of these, man, it is so overbearingly loud. I cannot believe it. But, Novice. Yes, please, Novice. Oh, shit. We are going crazy. Oh, okay, that's my super bomb. Oh, nice, and I died. That was good. So apparently there are some things changed. Holy shit. This is definitely different than any arcades. For starters, I am just barely tapping the left stick, and I'm going crazy. Oh my god! And as far as that like auto fire thing that's going on, man, that's just me holding the button down. That's just me holding the X button down. Wow, what the hell? That's insane. And I'm dead. I mean, did I make a rank? From 1 to 99. Well, I made rank 9. Does that mean I can't put my thing in? Oh, that sucks. So can I... Oh, that's okay. So D-pad is actually a lot better to play with. This is a lot trickier than the actual arcade machine. Holy shit. Wow. But we had a lot of fun. It was definitely a very, very awesome place to go to. I will have to definitely... I want to get their permission before we do it first. I will definitely have to go back and we will... oh, shit. We will definitely have to film me playing some games, because they actually had, and I haven't played it in years, they had a Tron. And it was just... Oh, it was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. With the blue joystick, and of course, with the lights inside of it, they still had it lit up. It was amazing, absolutely amazing. But we're talking about Tempest. Let's talk about Tempest. I honestly, so when I was a kid, I used to love watching this game more than actually playing it, just because it was way beyond anything I could have taken. I could have. Right there. Alright. It was way beyond anything that I could have done as a kid, playing a game. because I definitely did not understand. I know that I did play it at least once whenever I was younger, but it was just too much to comprehend. It really was. And these little, of course, the shapes that it makes. At least two of the sides on the bottom there. Oh, I got fireworks! Yay, I got fireworks. Okay, cool. But at least two of the sides on that one, you could tell, and there was other stages where they were like that. I just got a trophy, so like a quarter of your screen just went black. Through the power of magic, I can make the quarter of your screen go black. But they were so hard to see, especially whenever you're actually sitting down at the machine. And I know that they did have the stand-up versions of this, but the one that we saw was a sit-down machine, and God, even just playing it this way, it's so hard to see around that edge. Let's see if I can get the one that'll show you what I mean. See, this one's not so bad. This is just a square. Come on now. Come on now. Yeah. And I don't know why I tend to go clockwise. I'm trying to force myself to go counterclockwise just because. But you can see, like right here, these are so hard to see down. If anything's coming down that side, oh my God, those are so hard to see. And that just comes from just the shapes that they're trying to make, the angle that they're trying to get to. I could swear, and I don't quote me on this, but I could swear that I have played a modern-day Tempest where they had a different angle. And it could have been a completely different game for all I remember. I know I've played Tempest clones, but it was... Oh! It was similar to this, but the angle of attack was different. They moved the angle to where you could actually see down the hole more, and it wasn't like you were kind of looking at it just a little bit. You were looking straight down the hole. So much easier to play. But they had like bugs and stuff that would crawl out of the bottom, and then you'd have the standard weirdy ships and stuff that would come out and they'd shoot at you, and you'd have the spikes, but you could drop bombs on them too. If anybody knows the name of that game, please leave it in the comments, because I don't remember if it was like a modern day Tempest or if it was a clone or what it was, but it was the same kind of idea where you were at the top and there were these different aisles or columns or rows or whatever the hell you want to call them, or that went down to the bottom, and you shot at them. But you could, like I said, you could drop bombs at them or shoot missiles at them or something, and they were coming out from the bottom at you, and they were shooting at you sometimes. But like I said, it was at that different angle where you could see straight down into it. You didn't have like the weird blocky, it wasn't very hard to see. At least not as hard as those one levels are. Oh my God! All right, so this is our last quarter, of course, on Arcade Saturdays. We play where we only have 4 quarters, which means 4 lives. And this is our last one, so hopefully we can get back on that. We can get back on the high scoreboard. Which I did not get on the high scoreboard. Or no, yes, I did. I did get on the high scoreboard. Yes, what am I thinking? Actually, so it was me and Angie B went out and we both played. She actually got on the scoreboard higher than I did, if you can believe that. That was one of those moments where I was like, well, the student has now become the master, apparently. It was pretty cool. It was really, really cool. We got to see not only the Tempest sit down, but I got to see the Tron, and they had a 6-player X-Men cabinet, which I got to play with 2 other guys, and we actually beat, which was really, really awesome. I haven't beat that game since it came out in '92, so I bet you I probably beat it in '93. Back whenever I actually had 6 other random guys that I was playing with, that we were actually able to beat it. But they had a Terminator T2, Terminator 2, which I love that game as well. And they had what else they had? They had a Burger Time, of course. They had an old Pong in the front too. I don't think it was called Pong though. I think it was called something else. It was really, really awesome. Though. We had a lot of fun, and like I said, we definitely have to go back and we definitely have to film that so that at least film the inside of it just to show some of the games that I can't play. Like I said, Tron is one of them. They had a sit-down pole position, which was amazing. Oh my goodness. And then they had some pinball machines and stuff, and so it was one of those things where I was like, we got to film it. We got to come back here. We got to film it. And I might do that somewhere down the line. We might do that. But anyways, that's enough of me gushing about this place. This has been Tempest on the Atari Flashback Classics. Not really a lot of stories to tell about this one. Like I said, it was one that as a kid, I remember I loved watching it more than I loved playing it. It was one of those that, because of the vector graphics and because of the way that it was so cool to watch guys, spin around the track, I guess you want to call it, and then shooting down, and just the colors and the sounds, and one of my favorites. Anyways, thank you guys very much for coming around. This was Arcade Saturdays. I have burned out all 4 quarters. So that's about all I can play for this week. Next week, I don't know what we're going to do. I'm thinking about doing something extremely different. I know that on the PlayStation Store, we have pinball. I think one of them is Bally Pinball, or I don't remember what the hell they're called. One of them's owned by Bally, though. I know that much, I think. I was thinking about maybe playing some of those old pinball machines. I don't know. I haven't bought any. You can do like time trials of certain ones. I think you can do like maybe an hour's worth of some time trials of those, and I would love to go back in because I played as many of the trials as I could whenever I first got the PlayStation, and I was like, let's go back in there and let's play some of those. If I got to buy some, I got to buy some. Because not only am I an arcade fan, I love pinball machines. Pinball machines are really, really awesome. So I don't know. I was thinking about maybe doing that. And I don't know what else I can get my grubby little paws on. We shall see what happens. But if you want to find out for sure, come back next week. Every Saturday, take 4 quarters down to the Classic Arcade. We have some good times. We tell some tales. Whatever else, all the good stuff I usually say. I don't even remember half the stuff I usually say anymore anyways. But until next time, I've been nicodemoscain. I thank you guys very much for watching. If you want to see more, go ahead, check out the back catalog. I think we are on number 39, maybe? I don't think we've hit number 40 yet. We are slowly closing in on Arcade Saturdays number 50. Which means that we are very close to have done this for 1 whole year. Isn't that amazing how that works? I'm thinking about something super extra special for them. So definitely stick around. Subscribe. Hey, it's the best way for you to find out whenever I post anything new. But stick around, and we shall see where we go from there. But anyways, I shall see you guys next week. Until then, I wish you all well in all your future endeavors, and I hope that the world lasts for you. Save your quarters.